All right, Madridistas, welcome back to another deep dive.
It's a big week.
It's a huge EE week. Lots to talk about.
Yeah.
Should we just get right into it?
Let's do it.
I think the big thing on everybody's mind right now is Trent Alexander-Arnold.
It's crazy, right?
What do we think?
I mean, I don't even know where to start.
Is he really turning down contracts?
He is turning down contracts, and these aren't like small publications that are saying this. These are big ones.
And it's Spain, too.
It's Spain. They're usually pretty good at this sort of thing.
They are?
Like, they get the inside scoop, and so I think where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So if he is turning down these contracts, what do you think that says about his future at Liverpool?
I think it's over.
You think so?
I think if he's already turning down contracts now,
Yeah.
especially at his age, I think he's like 20, 25?
Yeah, something like that.
He's got plenty of time left to play.
Yeah.
He's looking for one big move, I think.
So is Real Madrid that big move?
I mean, it would make sense, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he's got Bellingham there already.
Right.
That right side, I mean, can you imagine?
That would be so much firepower.
Oh my goodness.
But that does make you wonder, like, would we be sacrificing defense for offense?
Yeah, that's the big question with Ancelotti, right?
Right.
He likes that solid back line.
Exactly.
So how do you fit in an attacking fullback like Alexander-Arnold into a system that also wants to be defensively sound?
Right, so would we have to adjust the whole system, or
It's a tough one.
would he have to adjust?
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
I think that's what Ancelotti is going to have to figure out.
Yeah.
But I will say this. There is precedent for this.
What do you mean?
Well, we've had a couple of Liverpool legends come over to the Bernabeu.
Like who?
Well, Michael Owen, for one.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, Steve McManaman.
Right.
And they didn't exactly get the warmest welcome from Liverpool fans.
No, they did not.
They were called traitors, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
So you have to wonder, is Alexander-Arnold prepared for that?
Right. Is he ready for that kind of backlash?
Because if it happens, it can be brutal.
Yeah, it's a big decision.
It is a big decision.
I guess we'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds.
Exactly.
Speaking of big decisions, there's another player that's got Madridistas buzzing.
Oh, yeah, this one's a big one.
Alphonso Davies.
I mean, come on.
Left back.
Just imagine him and Vinny on that left side.
Seriously.
Speed the power.
Like, nobody could stop him.
Oh, it'd be a nightmare for any defender.
Right, but let's be realistic here.
Okay.
Bayern, they're not going to let him go easily, are they?
True. They usually hold on to their stars pretty tight.
Yeah, but there's something different here, right?
You're talking about the contract.
Yeah, his contract.
His contract's up next summer.
Just like Mbappe.
Just like Mbappe.
So we could potentially get him for free.
I mean, wouldn't that be something?
That would be amazing.
To get a player of Davies' caliber without spending a single euro on a transfer fee.
That would be unbelievable.
I mean, it's almost too good to be true.
But, hold on, we got to pump the brakes a little bit.
All right.
Because even if he is available for free, there's still a lot of things to consider.
Like what?
Well, first of all, his wages.
Yeah, he's going to want a big payday.
He's going to want a huge payday.
That's for sure.
And then there's going to be competition from other clubs.
Oh, yeah, all the big boys are going to be after him.
Right.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe Bayern will offer him a new deal to stay.
You never know. They might pull out all the stops to keep him.
So it's not a done deal by any means.
Not at all.
But the fact that it's even a possibility,
It's exciting, isn't it?
it's incredibly exciting.
To think that we could have both Davies and Alexander-Arnold potentially joining us on free transfers.
It's mind-blowing.
It really is.
All right, well, let's shift gears a little bit,
Okay.
because there's another story that we need to talk about.
Yeah, this one's a bit more serious.
It's about Marc Cucurella.
This isn't your typical transfer rumor.
No, it's not.
It's a story that really shines a light on the pressures that young players face in professional football.
Absolutely, and the need for better mental health support.
You know, we often get caught up in the excitement of transfers and big matches,
Yeah.
but we can't forget that behind all the glitz and glamour,
Yeah.
these are real people with real struggles.
And sometimes they don't get the support they need.
Exactly. So, Cucurella's story brings up a really important question.
What's that?
Does Real Madrid provide enough resources for their players' mental well-being?
That's a great question.
And it's one that we need to be asking.
We can't just ignore it.
No, we can't.
We have to make sure that our players are taken care of
Absolutely.
both on and off the pitch.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay, well, let's take a break from the serious stuff for a minute
Probably sounds good.
and talk about something a little more fun.
Like what?
The new FIFA Club World Cup trophy.
Oh yeah, they finally unveiled it.
It's a beauty.
24-karat gold plating,
Wow.
intricate engravings,
Fancy.
and a design inspired by everything from ancient astronomy to NASA's Voyager missions.
They went all out.
They did not hold back.
It's a trophy that's fit for the world's best.
Absolutely.
And, of course, the big question is,
Will Real Madrid add it to their collection?
that's the dream, isn't it?
It is.
To see our boys lifting that trophy.
It would be a sight to behold.
All right, well, we got to talk about the Intercontinental Cup final, too.
Oh, yeah, big game coming up.
It's happening on December 18th.
December 18th.
Wait a minute.
You recognize that date?
December 18th.
That's a special one.
That's the same date as...
The World Cup final. The day Mbappe scored a hat-trick.
You're kidding?
I'm not.
That's wild.
It's almost like it's meant to be.
Are you trying to tell me something?
I'm just saying it's an interesting coincidence.
Very interesting.
Maybe a sign of things to come.
I like the way you think.
But even beyond the Mbappe connection, this final is massive for Real Madrid.
Oh, so...
It's a chance to show the world that they're still the kings of international football.
You're right.
They're going up against the South American champions.
In a stadium steeped in World Cup history.
It doesn't get much bigger than that.
I can't wait to see who Ancelotti starts.
What kind of tactics he'll use.
Again, what surprises he has up his sleeve.
It's going to be epic.
It's going to be a match for the ages.
No doubt about it.
All right, Madridistas. We've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
We've talked about transfers, player welfare, the new Club World Cup trophy.
And, of course, the Intercontinental Cup final.
It's been a whirlwind,
It has.
and we're just getting started.
The season is heating up.
So make sure you stay tuned for part 2 of our deep dive.
We'll be back with even more insights and analysis.
Until then, a la Madrid.